Alright, welcome to my Monster Train 200 plus shard rotations. Last time we had ourselves a nice angry Hornbreak Prince filled with lots of rage, but more importantly we had a sweeper with a lot of rage and multi-strike and with melee weakness, and then one duped because it was also one pip, and then made one quick with the Awoken's Tome. And yeah, we won with that. Anyways, moving on, we are now on to our friend the Sentient. Let's roll the number. Oh, we get an... What is that? That's a 9. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fracture. Interesting. Let's start off. Okay, Bounding Echoes, Glimmer, and Edge Prior. Interesting. I like the start, honestly. Daedalus the Tinkerer, Fell Wings of Safety, Seraph the Temperate. Cool. At least it's Sap Seraph. That's something we can live with. There's one of those banners again. Let's go Wing Steel, because I want to draw through this deck. I'm going to have a lot of restores. And I mean, really, these are the two starts you want to see. One gives you the extra draw, which is great, good survivability. One is spikes that helps you clear out floors. Let's do spikes. And the main reason I am doing spikes, let's look at the logbook, not click abandon run, is a very fun combination, and we go bump, is Symphony of the Soul. If we can get this, we can double spikes, and that is just hilarious to me. Alright, so what we are going to do is we're just going to start loading up these in places. We need to deal him some damage. This can get taken care of if I find another Glimmer, thankfully. Which I will, because there's only one left. I do take that damage, which is unfortunate, and I, of course, played very fast there. If I didn't play that second one, that would have been another, 10 damage? Could save myself 2 health. Oh well. Give you a couple heals, that'll kill off you. Okay. And honestly, this should probably be fine. There it goes. Just a fine start. $12 damage taken. Like I said, I could have probably prevented 2 of that if I was playing smart. I have Glimmers already. Sting is nice because it's infused, but Razor Sharp Edge is that scaling, and scaling is always good. Oh, man. These are 3 good effects. I just took a scaling card, so that puts a less emphasis on Echo Transfer. Proclamation is a good damage spell, but I already have 2 sweepers I'm going to upgrade for damage, so I'm going to take the Echo Infusion because it's good health. And we're going to take the Bogdy Cocoon. Not because I'm actually probably going to use the unit itself, but I will most likely infuse it onto something. There's a quick. Do I do a 4-pip Shard Soul Carver? Yes, let's do it. Reroll. Endless. I was hoping for a multi-strike. Spell Chain can go on you. That's always nice. We're going to intrinsic one of the Bounding Echoes. And yeah. Big ol' Carver. We're going to give him plus 10 attack for now. Maybe I should have waited for the infusion. Probably should have. Oh well. Luckily, let's see. How that's a merchant steel across from there. That's not the best steel shop. I should have checked this earlier. That's a good steel on ring 6 at least. Ring 7's not bad, and I will probably go magic there. Okay. We just heal this guy up, keep him nice and healthy. And we're just going to keep pumping this up. There we go, that survived. I guess if I gave him the health, though I can just do this. And there's the kills. How much is my boy here at? Can I heal him up a couple? Yeah, if we do it like this... I still only kill one of them, that's fine. Alright. Big guy is good. Take that steel enhancer because that's very nice. We can skip some of those. And let's go the artifact. There's just so many good artifacts. Vapor funnel's pretty decent. We're gonna skip. I have one big dude. 30 magic power goes great on a glimmer. That wouldn't be horrible to dupe if need be. Okay. You're gonna be tiny. So now I guess my plan is just to dupe that a bunch. Put them behind my sentient. Let's make the edge prior actually decent here. And do I need another intrinsic? Getting you intrinsic's not a bad idea. Why that intrinsic? Because it's going to give me that guaranteed pump right away, which is something I like. Cool. We want to keep his damage going. So he loses that damage shield. Let's just get rid of it. Okay. I think we're doing fairly well. I do want to kill that guy off. Ah, so close, right? He's only get 2 more attack. If I don't want to... Oh, no, I don't have to take damage. That's right. So we're going to do 2 damage there. Because I have Vapor Funnel. The Vapor Funnel is going to get the kill. I have to remember I have that. Very useful thing. That's going to die. We give you some health. And we're just going to increase the number of Reap on him. Cool. All right. It's going fine so far. The deck needs a little bit of lasting power for Last Divinity, though. And Awoken's Ole Spike might just give it to me. We're going to skip. We're going to go draw. Alright, now the issue is I already have both of his upgrade slots filled, so I can't get multi-strike on him anymore. However, a Caverns here and a Caverns here could be a big boon to me. And then a dupe there. I just have to be able to live through Wings of Safety. That's going to be the big trouble. And let's just start putting minuses on things. We minus a Fracture. Hold over. We can hold over the Big Glimmer. That's not bad at all. Minus another Fracture. Units I don't need. There's a Steel Singer. Wow. And then Fuse Steel Singer at that. But I have my unit, right? I can't do this. I can't do it to myself. We're going to skip. And then we start purges. Okay, how many? There are 2 more fusing. So we can get rid of 1 Train Steward. And we're going to get rid of 1 of the Fractures. Why Train Steward? Because I only have 2 units to fuse still. And we keep going spikes. Alright, this is fine. I can clear out those junk guys. Except I gave them damage shield, so I can't clear out the junk guys. So that's going to be annoying. Stop going down there, please. There's this guy that I want. I do take a little bit of damage, but I think from here on out I'm going to be fine. Goodbye, Train Steward. Why'd I give that intrinsic? I really wanted to give it a -2. That's a little silly of me, I'll be honest. Those guys are both a big pain. Stop giving me junk. Yeah, but I do get the kill. Which is quite nice. Alright, Pyregro, maybe Awake, maybe. We skip. We skip all that jazz. We will take the Broken Memories though, because that will be quite broken. We take the Split Anvil, yes, very much. Now we have 2 more temples here. If I get a spell chain once, my deck's going to be great. This, on the other hand, the only downside is it's not going to be infused. Is there a card I want to purge? Let's get 3 free Fractures and purge those. Okay. we want to get to the good cards. What needs a permafrost? That can have a permafrost. This can have the -1. And a holdover is not needed. That can have +20 consume, and we'll put a -1 into you. I think it's more likely to do an infinite that way, honestly. Remove and remove. That's fine. Heaven's Seal could be a poor decision for me, but I still do it, because that's how I play. However, now with the sweep, of course it shows up here. So this is fine here. Cool. Sweep those out. That's going to be a lot of damage. I don't like that. Oh, did I just kill myself? Yes. Okay. So we have a lesson there. And it's apparently I can't get the gold. We're just going to put this all... Okay, this time it worked. That goes here. What's my top card? A Train Steward. We're going to do this then. Not bad at all. Yep. We'll kill that guy off. He needs to die now, I think. And, whew, beautiful. We make it through those. And we should... I mean, we're definitely getting that back. Make it through this guy, right? Yep. Still a little issue. That's not going to solve anything. Cool. Hit him a little bit of damage. And we get the kill, which is great. Okay. Still have to be a little bit worried about next ring. Trader's Quill, not bad. Don't need those. And we're going to take the melee weakness. That's going to let me just giant strike units. Yeah, we're going this way. That's a good artifact. Spell Chain on the Broken Memories. Purge and -1. going to put that on a restore. We can merge the two train stewards. And what do we get here? Consumables. We're going to go Hellhorned. Yeah, because 25 armor is actually pretty decent for us. Alright. There's a multi-strike. That would have been so good. That's fine. We're just going to make you tankier. And now that I do have purges, we purge a train steward. And we continue on. Okay. So this is going to work well. We drop this and you. I did that totally in the wrong order. I'm going to go ahead and start drawing cards. There we go. That's a solid first turn. And we're going to start laying on the damage. Nice. That's who I want to see. Okay. We return this. We're going to put you back on top, and that's going to let me redraw it. And then we can put it and itself back up there again. Cool. Do some of that action. We draw 4. We put this back on top, and then we redraw it. We put itself back on top. We redraw it. Put it back on top, and melee weakness there. Awesome. Alright, my scaling's still a little slower than I want, so I do definitely need to dupe the guy, right? We draw. We put it back on top. We do some more melee weakness. And let's go ahead. What's in here? There's my broken memories, because this is the purge copy. We put you on top. We draw 1, because we can. All right. Think we've got a decent handle on this. Do this, draw a bunch. We return it, and that's what we're going to draw again. And we have 1 draw, which works out fine. Oh, I think I just screwed up my combo. Oh well. At this point, I think I still have the kill. With 44 Reap, it's a lot of damage that I'm able to do. Not to mention the melee weakness, right? That melee weakness is really going to come in handy. At 200 health, he's able to kill most things. So we're just going to... Oh, I can't melee weakness there again. Why not? Cool. Yeah, 6 melee weakness, all that damage. He's kind of screwed. And we're going to go ahead and put some of that on this floor. Just that way, if I draw melee weakness next turn, it's very easy to pull off. Yeah, there we go. And up here, we're just going to pump up my guys. Oh, the only downside is this jerkhole here is going to take up all my attack. He take up all the melee weakness. The jerk. It's not what I need. Ha 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 ha. Symphony of the Soul. Yes. I am happy with that. Very, very, very happy. Okay, we go this direction. Yeah, +1 damage per spike is good. We can do a rail hammer. Do I do... No, we just do more spikes. Now the serious question. What do I do, right? So I do need the extra scaling here. Or I could aim for the infinite, right? And I could... The infinite's actually not going to be too hard to get, so we're going to dupe the broken memories. He's an annoying dude, but this is a nice start. We're gonna keep wiping those guys. I did it again. I put them in the wrong order. Because now my melee weakness is not going to get applied to the correct unit. Okay. And sure. Okay, we get rid of this. We have to kill this unit. I'm doing things in a stupid order, but I will probably still be fine. Cool. Yeah, now we can just reap. We return this. We return the reduced one. And we symphony there. Now we're up to 80 spikes. And we go Glimmer, draw. Return, which means we draw it again. We just need to make sure we get rid of junk in my hand. Return the cheap one. And there we are. Cool. Whoops. I forgot to glimmer the right floor. Okay, we do this. We draw 3. And then we return it. And voila. The game loves me. We're going to kill you here this time. $160 spikes. Nice. Got to make sure to return the correct things. Give you damage. Turn that. Glimmer. Glimmer. We put you back on top. And we draw a bunch. More melee weakness because I can. Even though it's not going to actually help me because I keep putting the 5 attack unit in the front. That's a mistake. I need to stop doing that. However, 160 spikes usually does a pretty good job. And we keep returning these. Awesome. Get some health, get some more health, and some more health, and more health, and more attack. Cool. And I do definitely want to play on my hand because it's more fun. Watch me double his regen to 2. Alright. That was nice. Double spike damage, being able to double spikes is a good time. We skip. We skip again. Then we definitely go this direction. Spell chain. Purge -1's usable though. We're gonna put that on the crappy glimmer. See what the artifacts have for me. That's not horrible. Neither is that, but they're not good. That's good though. That's a good card. Which means, we have the obvious spell chain of Echo Infusion. Okay. Now we put the -1 on Awoken's Rail Spike. We're going to put a Permafrost and a -1 on the Symphony so I can just always make sure I can play it. And then we dupe the Rail Spike and we just start purging everything else. That is not important. So we're going to purge. Maybe the alloy. We purge a restore and a steel enhancer. And then we start purging other junk. We can remove the alloy of the ancients. I'm just trying to get this to a very thin deck. Thin as possible. Let's get rid of a fracture. Honestly, let's get rid of Razor Sharp Edge. I know that seems sacrilegious, but I'm doing it. I like the 2 bounding echoes. And we'll get rid of 1 more fracture. And I think this is going to be a good deck. This is a good deck. My goal is to hit 9,999 spikes. Let's see if it's manageable. Drop you, and this. Cool. Once again, I put this guy in the wrong place. One day, I'll get that done correctly. Draw 4. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 cards in my hand. There we go. Cool. Move that back on top. Awesome. Got to make sure to get rid of cards. And yeah. All right. So I believe I have a combo here. We're going to put you on top. We'll Glimmer. And we'll put you on top. Nice. I'm just going to get rid of cards in my hand. Alright, now if we draw 5, we return... Oh, we don't... Yeah, we return this and itself. We draw 2, and see, that's going to return it in itself. Now, when we use these Echo Infusions, that's going to give us additional Ember. And additionally, right, so I actually have a... We're going to return this. And we're going to return this. Okay. Now I draw 4. I'm drawing these 4 junk, which is fine. We're going to Symphony because I can. We're going to get... It's going to give me 3 Ember. We return you. And you. And then we draw 3. That's going to give me an extra card, which is a melee weakness. Yeah, so we got the infinite here. As long as I keep drawing something, right? I didn't get one of my 3 extract cards. Darn. But I still have this infinite here. That's going to give me a kill. And it's going to be pretty quick because it is a reap-based one. And a reap kills scale really, really fast. But my definite goal next round is I want to try to get... There we go, there's a kill. We'll click the end. I want to get that to 9,999 spikes if I can, because that's going to be hilarious. And who doesn't like having max spikes? Oh boy, blank pages, thank you. Heck, that would be the most damage you can do with spikes. 9,999 plus double spike damage. Oh, I want to see that happen. I apologize if you think I'm just going to try to win. Because what I'm going to try to do instead is be a jerk to Last Divinity. That can wait. Okay. We're already at 80 spikes. We're getting closer. Yeah, we don't care about you. This is a good thing to drop off. I wanted that Bounding Echoes. That's okay. We can return that Bounding Echoes and itself. We're going to draw 2. Cool. And we're going to return this and itself. We're going to draw 3. Do I have anything not infused in my deck? That isn't. Okay. Return this. We return itself. I could get the kill this turn. Now I can draw 3. Cool. We're going to do this just one last time, because I want to get everything in my hand infused. There we go. All right. Now it's Spike's time, right? Oh man, I hope I haven't screwed up my card count. Yeah, you go away. Awesome. Double the spikes. We return this. We return this. Let's see. That gives me 4 cards. Yeah, cool. We do the returns first, because that's the smart thing to do. Double the spikes, double the infusions. Actually, let's just cast all of these. Then we draw our whole deck. There we go. Not only do I have the infinite, I'm going to max out my spikes, because I can. And I like doing that. It's not going to take excessively long to max out, thankfully. Heck, you know what? I'm in the mood. Hopefully you don't mind watching this. If you do mind watching this, you can skip ahead. I'm in the mood to just max out armor, regen, and spikes, regen, and armor here. The regen's going to take a little bit longer than the rest of it, as long as I don't screw up the combo. Honestly, it doesn't matter which one I played there, because I'm just going to redraw them. I've also apparently broke the game, because I'm no longer getting sound animations. I'm just getting background music. Which is fine. You know what? Start applying melee weakness as well, because that's just the type of gamer I am. I'm going to be as big as a bully as possible to pour Divinity, because this is amusing me. And I'll probably put like a bookmark during this section, so you don't have to watch it. You can just skip from here if you don't want to see me just absolutely bully the poor Last Divinity. Not that he doesn't deserve it. I'm sure many of you died quite a few times to the Last Divinity. Let's return this one this time, why not? And seeing this is probably a little bit cathartic, right? Well, I think it's cathartic because big numbers are amazing. And who doesn't love all the big numbers? All right, we're at 512 of this. There's 1,000. We're only at 15 melee weakness. But we're getting up there in those as well. We're not going to get to... Yeah, it's double buffs and armor. If it was double debuffs, that would be amazing, right? I just doubled his stuff. What am I doing? Not that he had any buffs, but I doubled them anyways. Okay, let's actually return spells and not forget that. I'm going to be sad if I did. I would ruin this whole entire bully, the Last Divinity strategy I have going. All right. We're at 2,000. And then we go up and up some more. And we do a force contamination. And then we double again. We're up to 4,000. So we only have 2 more double sets. And then we will have max regeneration. Pretty sure I started with 1 regen as well. Which is pretty good. Okay, we return. Always make sure to cast that return before the draw. Now, thankfully, this is starting in the 300s already, so it's going to be a lot easier to double his armor to 9,999. And once again, Last Divinity deserves this. And this fight's probably about a similar length to a normal Last Divinity fight anyways. I mean, I'll find out when I publish the video. You can always look at how long the different chapters are. And you can compare this one to my normal lengths that are not flying kills. I'm almost already pretty much killing just with Trader's Quill, which is hilarious. Right, we're already at 3,700. I have done this type of combo before where Trader Quill is the only payout. A little bit slower, but it works. Get this back. Get the return back, then let's double. I mean, come on, that's the few extra armor if I do it that way before doubling. Which, right, totally means it's going to be quicker. It's not like doubling in the thousands really cares about an extra 6 armor. All right, last round. Let's just cast out my hand. I'm pretty sure that's max armor. Well, let's check, right? Yeah, he gained no armor. 9,999. Okay, we can stop being the bully here. 19,998 spike damage. That was worth it. Thanks, F. That blank pages was super helpful. All right, there we go. New personal record for regen. Totally what I was going for. Not spikes, but regen. 10,000 regen. Cool, very cool. Let's look at this run summary. Okay, so what we had here was Sentient Wurmkin. I mean, Thorn Eater, so yeah, Thorn Eater is the combo of Thorned Hollow plus Shadow Eater. Put the Shadow Eater infusion, and then you just feed it, you get a lot of spikes. That's a really fun combo. A little bit more amusing because you see all the numbers go brrr. But here, I mean, Symphony of the Soul is just fun. Especially with Sentient. Starting Spike Sentient, you can double spikes really quickly. Even if you don't have the infinite, because there were matches I didn't, I still had like the pseudo infinite, and I still ended with spikes in the, several hundreds from Symphony of the Soul. So that's a really good card with Sentient. You can do the same thing with the Rejuvenate Sentient that deals damage for whenever it heals. The only thing you have to be wary of for that one, when you Symphony of the Soul and you give additional stacks of regen, that's not actually giving you heal triggers. It's just giving you more regeneration. So you could have, Sentient dealing damage each time it heals. Great, you have 9,999 stacks of Rejuvenate, or sorry, not Rejuvenate, Regen. That's great. You're going to survive Relentless with no issue. However, you still have to deal with waves. Because I remember I did that, not in one of my videos, unfortunately, but a long time ago, and I ended with a couple thousand. I think it was that previous one. Regen, but still lost to the Last Divinity because I could not clear the waves. Spikes, on the other hand, doesn't have that issue because they attack the spikes and then it just dies. But that was maximum spike damage because of the Petrified Crucible. So that's hilarious. Shards Little Carver with Trample helped me clear some waves. There was, the restart at the Harvesters of Death because I didn't reap correctly. But otherwise, I surprisingly leaked very few damage, even though he was kind of slow to ramp up. The Mini Stone would have been great for duping it, the Minor Refraction, if I didn't find Awoken's Rail Spike combo. Because if I had 2 of these on the floor, or 3 of these on the floor, plus my Sentient, healing 32 damage a turn, my floor would have been nigh invincible. And I would have been scaling 6 trample attack a round, which would have been very nice. Or 6 trample attack per inspire, not just per round. But what really made it so I could actually combo involving the Symphony of the Soul with the Sentient and not just redrawing the 2 cards over and over again is the fact that I did find Carving Karuska. The Carving Karuska allowed me to gain some much needed Ember to power up these Awoken's Rail Spike. And yeah, combo off like crazy. See, still only 46 minutes for that total run. Well within my normal ranges, even though I spent a lot of time just being a giant bully to the Last Divinity. But yeah, maximum spikes, maximum regen, and maximum armor. Good times. Good times. If you want to try this challenge yourself, you are welcome to. Let's pull up this challenge code. The challenge code is VolumeFarmersScore. All right. Thank you for watching, and have fun.